prediction tomorrow to see if he's going to stick to being a toaster or if he's going to turn into a real boy once again. Nonetheless, this time around, kind of even draft. I can concur. I think both of them have pretty scary tools. Mid one on his Muerta against OG looked pretty scary, even though they were pretty heavily far behind. This time around, though, Stinger's item build at the start is brown boots and a blood grenade. So a very interesting couple of choices at the start. But also one plus about Alchemist is, as a support, you don't have to level Grievel's Greed anymore. So
Yeah.
you're not going to level Corrosive Weaponry anyway, so you might as well just go for the Unstable Concoction max level with Acid Spray and be able to farm while also deal damage and support your ally.
Yeah, you get the gold from the bounties. Like, let's say you scale a bit more because of the bounties, on that sense. Because you're not gonna really right-click things to get, like, less hits, but definitely, like, you get some extra gold from the bounties.
I'm going to try and get aggressive, but it's a straight up 2-for-2 bounty room trade. Mid one in the bottom lane, they're just going to swap sides. Pulson might try to set up an arrow in that top lane, which they have to be a bit wary of here on the side of Beast Coast for the first blood attempt, it seems. Same with Stinger bottom.
It's quite hard, right? Because they don't really have a reliable setup. The Boundless Strike stun is 0.8 seconds.
There's a bigger chance mid one dies in bottom. Yeah, they're already TPing right through. But mid one is staying very far back, knowing that he does not see Stinger at all. Or Schofield. Now they do spot out Schofield. Speaking of which, they're going to find
Yeah,
Polos
they
on
see
here.
Polison.
He does have leaps, and he will level leaps to get himself out of there. It's going to be early harass. No first blood being secured, and actually, Stinger is going to TP top instead of using the Twin Gate. Huh.
Yeah, so... okay. I thought it would make sense if he's there to clear the pool in time, but no. Just on the minute mark.
It's some mana and the TP scroll use. Bottom
Glimpse
lane, a
into
lot of
mid
damage.
one.
Schofield.
Hector is to level 1.
Yeah, Olson also doesn't have Sacred Arrow or Starstorm, so they don't have the necessary damage. Oh, nice one there by Schofield. He gets rid of the Sentry Ward before they can get rid of his Sentry. Making sure that there's no problem.
Stinger.
Top lane, Stinger is going to get first blooded by Chidori. Significantly better than, of course, he had in this series against OG. Bottom. Polson dropping low. Mid one. Can he keep him alive? No, he cannot. It is going to be a kill in response. A support for support all over the map.
Yeah, but Hector seems to be doing a great job zoning out the Muerta. Lane's gonna shove into his tower, so he's gonna get a few less hits, but it's looking great for Hector against mid one.
Yeah, Stinger also forced to pop a smoke run back to lane because his TP was still on cooldown from that death previously.
Yeah, he's gonna try to stun from the smoke.
He also has Acid Spray going in onto the Phoenix. Does have the dive. Dives in an interesting position. Won't be chased down to be killed. But Stinger, Evil's Greed coming in clutch right there. With the creep kills coming his way. So Stinger's getting a bit of farm added in. 6 creep kills already on the Alchemist. And he isn't even trying.
I guess from the 6, it's like 4 sentry wards.
Yeah.
Now cool here.
He's got Grievel's Greed currently the passive at 15, so any creep he gets is extra cash. And
They're going for the stun again.
more, the Phoenix is going to get stunned up, but a
It's
kill
dead now.
comes through. Afu falls. And the Monkey King is being forced back as well. Stinger's playing this pretty well.
Yeah, it seems like both side lanes are going towards East Coast direction. Mid is just like drawing, both heroes farming. Bot, Polison, glimpse back, has one lip.
Again,
Nice.
leap into the last hit that just connects, takes him down. Beast Coast with a 1k lead. Of course, you know, it's inflated because Alchemist, but he's using the acid spray as well onto the small camp from SMG, so you can use that a little bit of extra to farm up. And do a good job towards mid. Dark Mago versus Moon. There's no ice shards. Moon will be able to... he doesn't actually have the bottle, so he doesn't have to refill anything. But the 6-minute runes, I assume, is when Poloson will be making his move towards mid once he gets his arrow, because of course he's not level 3 yet, so he doesn't have Sacred Arrow yet.
Yeah. You pick Kanka with Mirana, you really want to use that setup, but this lane is so difficult for Muerta that he needs to stay there.
And even then, it's pretty tough to get done against a Tusk, because he can just snowball dodge either the X Torrent combo or the arrow. So Dark Mago, they're just playing a bit of a duel here towards mid. He's taking a hefty amount of damage though. Sacred's queued up 2 pieces of the Aghanim Scepter, so that would be fun, throwing in the Alchemist on his enemies. Chidori taking some nasty harass. There's so much magic damage between those two as well. The Unstable Concoction, Acid Spray, Fire Snap Cookie, Scatter Blast combination is
Stinger
nasty.
already has Arcane Boots for that combo, which is the most important thing, to have mana to actually use it.
God.
Here it comes again.
Going in onto Chidori. Stun comes out. They even throw the blood grenade. The Monkey King's actually going to stay alive for now. Turn around onto Sacred. That's a big problem. Chidori looking for more onto Stinger. The dot comes through. Can Stinger keep them at bay? He does have the tree dance, but the vision from the Watcher gives it away. And Stinger, can he get out of there? Chidori for the chase. Needs to get the movement speed going, but the Alchemist is just ever so slightly further ahead. Arrow lands onto Dark Mago towards mid. Ghost Ship, is it going to be able to connect? No, it's not. Nice snowball dodge, but underneath the tower he goes, and a lot of damage he takes. Does have an ice shard block.
It has the region rune.
Can he get himself out of there? No, he cannot. Moon, actually, I think that tower killed him? Must have been.
Didn't try to use the shards, probably he thought he would be alive for a while more. Top, they're going to Sacred.
That would be a pretty neat kill, because he just TP'd in. Chidori's actually going for the dive, but does decide against it. Did have the Boundless Strike at the ready. Just barely.
Yeah. Stinger wants to stun Moon mid. Dark Mago
Let's
gets
get
the
the
shard.
stun. And they get the kill is the question. He
I don't
is
think
very
there's enough
tanky.
damage.
Double Bracer, plus
There's no
infused
tag
raindrops. He ain't gonna die anytime soon. So Stinger's just being a nuisance. Just straight up nuisance. Well, Sacred dies topside. That's actually pretty much perfect here for the Monkey, who is now top net worth. K1 is second right behind him, but Chidori is having a pretty good time.
Kill Stinger also.
Could be nice, though needs to be a little bit careful if TPs would come through. Phoenix is going to see if he can steal the Wisdom Rune. Yes, indeed, he steals it. Poloson grabbed his own team's Wisdom Rune, and that's a lot of experience right there. Just yoinked away.
Yeah, now Stinger is sad. Denies the Watcher vision. I felt like this top lane was doing so well till they tried the kill under the tower into Monkey King, and then the tides just turned against them. 8-minute rune, it's bottom, haste for Moon. Poloson has a smoke with him.
Dory topside, but there's Moon running through. The stun actually lands onto both of them because Chidori jumps onto Moon. Ghost Ship comes flying through. It does get dodged. Walrus Punch in. Chidori, is he going to be able to stay alive? Is the question. He doesn't have the Boundless Strike available anymore, so the healing is a little bit problematic. Chidori ticking away by the dots eventually does get taken down. Dark Mago is not even dead either. And they're going to go for the Phoenix next. And the Phoenix has no disengage available. Sacred gets himself a double kill. That was the saddest moment of his life. Monkey King leaping forward with the Primal Spring on top of his teammate, and they both get stunned with Moon's haste being popped.
Yeah, like the Tusk Snowball was so great. Dodges the bolt. All the spellcasting on Beastcoast was on point, and the Monkey King was unfortunate to say. Can't really blame him on this play.
Yeah, they also didn't have vision of the Alchemist getting his stun ready right behind
Bottom,
the tree.
mid one.
Yeah, mid one's going to be just
Sinuses.
fine. Is building up into the Mask of Madness build. Dory starting to farm the jungle. Both safe laners looking to build the Battle Fury.
We'll smoke with Polison.
Oh, actually, day one. Moon comes through. Arrow is going to fly out. Moon gets stunned. Does have the battle chance. Can he even get it off is the question. Does he even want to use it? No, he does not. He's going to get taken down. They find a neat little kill there. While in the meantime, top lane. Underneath the tier 1 tower, they're diving. Chidori is chasing. No bound to strike, but Polson has rotated through and Sacred's going to fall. That is a killing spree picked up by Chidori. Stinger is going to be the next target. They have X-Mark. They have Torrent. And they have most certainly Stinger as well. They don't even need to use the Torrent just yet. Nice arrow, but Stinger with the stun thrown out keeps Moon at bay.
It's a tanky 5. It's an Alchemist.
Yeah, he's
Eventually
on the run.
gonna
Nice
die.
dodge. But once a whip comes in,
Dark
oh,
Mago?
that ice shards from Dark Mago perfectly blocks any entry or chase onto Stinger and keeps his Alchemist alive.
Yeah, the eventually gonna die didn't age well. He's alive.
In return,
And he's going back.
The kiss has come through. Moon is in a world of hurt. Doesn't have the ghost ship to soften the blow either. And they get themselves a kill onto the Kunkka heading towards mid. Glimpse
Glimpse.
back the Phoenix. He doesn't even have the egg available, so can't pop it. Goes for the dive deeper. Dark Mago chasing him for more. And now needs to disengage. Mid one with half HP TP through. Fear onto Dark Mago. The chase from Chidori. Bound the strike. Hits it just on the very edge and will be able to secure the kill. While Paulson immediately stacks the Ancients once over.
Yeah, they connected 5 heroes to answer to this dive from Beastcoast. Good kill into Dark Mago. Hector farming the Battle Fury. So I'd say all this trade looks even when you look at the full picture of it. Yeah, they got a kill on Tusk, but they bring 5 heroes. Troll is farming. Snapfire close to the Agonies. 2 more pieces to go.
Moon bottom lane. Snowball in. Dark Mago for the catch. Can the Kunkka get himself out of there? Pretty survivable. Phoenix Egg gets dropped. X-Mark. Ghost Ship. Phoenix Egg. Not really going to result in much. Big cooldowns used. No kills secured. And a little bit of a
Moonlight
tickle.
also used. Interesting part is Disruptor didn't ulti on that fight. You know why?
He doesn't have it.
Because he doesn't have it. It's 12 minutes in. Disruptor still level 5.
No tome, no fun.
Yeah, no tome. The steal from the tome from the enemy team.
Welcome to the new patch
That's-
where there's so much experience on the map and support still can't get it.
Yeah, experience is a big thing. Like, we're just looking at the gold graph. Yeah, Bisco's 1k ahead, but how about experience? You have a position 5 that's still level 5 on 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's-
Position 4, right? Because Schofield, not...
this is actually something you don't see too often. If you check out the graph, it is actually gold favoring the Radiant side, but experience favoring the Dire. Normally those two are kind of close to being in sync.
Yeah, and I actually showed the level, so it's like plus 3 levels. I'd rather have plus 3 levels than to have 1k gold ahead.
Especially with these supports on the side of Beast Coast. Stinger stuns himself up. Schofield still not level 6. Just stand next to some creeps for a second. Get your static storm.
Top. The TP from Kunkka with a setup from Monkey. Nice snowball.
Tries to Wukong, Zid, control onto Dark Mago. And that Tusk. Can he get himself out of there? Body blocks
body
coming
blocks.
through from Afu, but the cookie actually keeps him going. And in response, glimpse back onto the Phoenix. Doesn't have his egg for another 10 seconds. Ghost Ship comes flying out. Now there's finally a level 6, but Stinger gets blown up. Moon with another X mark, this time onto the Disruptor. And he does not have a save for himself, so they still find themselves 2 kills on the side of SMG. So they're getting close to the experience and net worth lead. And
Yeah, again, they bring 5 heroes, but they're gonna take a tower now. So that's definitely really good for SMG.
And in 10
Doesn't
seconds,
matter if
the experience
Actor is farming.
spawns. So if
Yeah.
someone hurries there to make sure they can steal it, which is exactly what Afu's doing. So Dark Mago is waiting exactly for that move. Still, he manages to pick up the Wisdom Rune. Icarus dive back. Ancients kill him. Oh my god, Afu. Yep. Throws out the tip right
Completely
there. Well done.
outplayed there, Dark Mago. He got a rune. He got the deny.
Plus 6 levels now. Advantage for SMG. If you check out the graph. F7.
Feels good for SMG.
Oh,
Hector
Moon,
joining
Oka
a
on
tower
the run.
defense.
Gonna get himself out of there. Mortimer's Kisses come in. This would be a good kill to secure. Does have the ghost ship available. They're gonna go for mid one instead. And he cannot get the TP going. Nice stun comes through and they find
They still want to
mid one.
chase Moon. Dark Mago is connecting from behind. They can't get Skunka.
He's still really far away.
Will
but
they though? Like, it's kind of obvious just running into the tower. Oh, Moon stays there.
Gets himself some extra well-needed
Yeah,
XP.
gonna steal the camps. I mean, are they? Because Alchemy is 5, not so much damage. Yeah, they steal eventually.
Currently, K1 top net worth does have his Battle Fury done. Ogre Axe for his BKB done. Pretty much has his Mithril Hammer as well. Chitori on the opposing side. Battle Fury done. Is a little bit behind, but Sacred's actually really farmed. Sacred is done with his Aghanim Scepter. So you got the big ol' gobble coming through from Snapfire.
Yeah, it's a big timing. I'm pretty sure they want to fight. Even with all the BKB on Troll, they are ready to fight. And they have really good vision on the top area. They have this cliff vision. Phoenix probably gonna go for the D ward.
Schofield. There's an egg, but Phoenix can't pop it because he's stuck inside. Oh, that's a nice arrow onto K1. And they're actually going to go in a little bit more aggressively here. Phoenix does drop his egg and they have the attack speed to get rid of it. Yeah, K1 pops his ulti, but not before Schofield dies to the burn from the Phoenix.
Well, they didn't get to protect their ward. Now the team with the ward there is SMG. So I'd say it's a rare trade for SMG. Although you might say, oh, they popped egg.
Bottom lane. Moon. There are... Dark Mago is nearby. Dark Mago is actually really not that farmed on the Tusk. But once he gets Blink Dagger, he's going to be very scary. Top side, Schofield will finally get himself the counter ward. Glimpse is back to Mirana. One more leap available. It's actually on the other side of the wall. The Patvis trying to stay alive for a bit longer, but will be eventually caught out and taken down. But
and bot.
K1's looking so scary right now.
Seeing this, there's a sentry.
It's a Radiant sentry.
Yeah, but there's a sentry on the Phoenix. Why he didn't drop? Okay, it drops now.
Okay.
Bit delayed. This is like this small instance where SMG again is not on the same page, which happened a lot against OG and didn't happen so much on the first game. That they are not on the same page. Mirana was protecting the ward, which I think is the right thing to do. But he was alone protecting the ward. So Disruptor just comes, get a free D ward, get a kill on Mirana, and they get control of the Roche area. Because they just gave away on that ward.
And they could TP towards the outpost.
Roche so fast with Troll.
The rest of the team... Yeah, they're gonna use the Twin Gate. Phoenix and Kunkka coming in. It's next to the pit. It's a perfect place for an egg. They don't have egg yet for another 10 seconds. Arrow almost hits K1. The glimpse being used. Sends back. Who did it send back? I think Muerta got TP'd back. Mid one. Oh no, never mind. Mid one's now joining. So everyone is here to fight. With the Phoenix Egg on the high ground, it
Oh, they
is pretty
stun.
scary. The
Oh.
Sunbreak comes out, Phoenix Egg gets dropped, K1 pops his ult. They're all cleaved together with the Battle Fury. K1's doing a ton of damage. Phoenix Egg doesn't get taken down. No, not in time. It explodes.
From
Just
one
in the nick
hit.
of time by Sacred jumping in. So much damage to be pumped out. Man fighting mid one does
He's
lose
very
eventually his
alive.
life in the end. With Stinger rotating through. Double kill for Schofield there with a level 2
The
Thunder
support's doing
Strike.
so much work.
And on the run is SMG. The only two left standing are the supports, and it should be finished easily. Phoenix going out of the map.
Phoenix
TP
out of the
slightly
map.
later. But it is going to be nonetheless a huge engagement. They don't have the troll, but Roche is pretty low currently. That fight actually went significantly better for SMG than I thought it would when the troll popped his ulti, because they were all
Because the egg
stacked up.
popped also, right? Yeah. I felt like they would all die if the egg doesn't pop, and it was for one hit. Snapfire almost get it.
Scary fights. These twin gate TP spots where you're like in the a tiny little area when you TP in are terrifying for all these teams.
Oh, they want to contest Roche.
Smoking up.
No BKB on Hector yet.
Roche is...
Gonna be a fast Roche.
Oh, Roche bashes
Yeah.
up K1. They're close. Ooh, a little bit too late. K1 has the Aegis already. BKB is up as well.
And has BKB. I would assume he will use BKB.
For more,
Glimpse
Paulson
back.
gets glimpsed. He'll find a freebie. No, beastcoast feel a little bit more in
Dark
control.
Mago,
There's a leap
Suchezi.
forward. K1 being yeeted after the
He
gobble.
cannot get out of the map now. It's a cooldown.
Phoenix a goner, and the rest of the team trying to disengage.
Oh, Monkey popped the
Chidori
ulti.
getting glimpse out of his Wukong's command as well. The kisses come up on top. K1 pops his ulti. Double kill secured. Moon's now disengaging. Still has a BKB at the ready. Ice Shard's blocked. Nothing you can do there when they surround you completely. And in comes K1 popping his BKB, trying to go for the man fight up against Moon. Mid one does have a lot of damage to pump out though. However, gets held at bay. Dark Mago dropping so low, but now it's mid one alone. Mirana does have his ulti pop, keeps mid one invis.
Sacred 30 HP.
I mean, all of them so close to dying. Dark Mago as well.
Yeah. Disruptor just EP in front of Phoenix face. He cannot cancel EPs. Everything's so on point from beastcoast. The snowball saved into the Schofield. He would auto stun. That created so much time. Troll surviving with 300 HP. Snapfire with 30 HP. The team fight of beastcoast is so pretty to watch. How they kite all spells. With a cookie, with the snowball. Even with Snapfire throwing heroes.
Yeah. But they're still not out of the woodworks just yet. Because mid one is building up the Chrysalis. And it's another situation where if he gets the time to actually right click, he does do a lot of damage. Even if he's not the top net worth of the game just yet.
SMG going for the Tormentor. Hector is also pinging. Going from beastcoast.
Olafon. And a free shard for the Phoenix. Always nice to have a Sunray during the egg.
Will Stinger survive? Yeah, he will. An alchemist. Barely.
Disruptor shard. The new disruptor shard is a little like mine that you place down on the floor, and then if any enemy hero or creep walks close by, they get thunder strike on them. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's good to
It's a scouting tool.
yeah, it's good to spot rotation, cancel daggers.
Counter warding as well, because you can use it on the high ground and get vision. It's actually pretty nice, because you don't want to use kinetic field all the time to scout wards, because if a fight breaks out and kinetic field's on cooldown, you don't have the Sackstorm kinetic field wombo combo. And especially considering he is almost done with Ags on Disruptor, you really want to be able to use those spells.
Wait, is he almost done?
Yeah, he's
Or-
500 gold off.
Okay, has the pieces in the here. Waiting on the Roche, on the secret shop.
And that's a scary prospect, because their team fight's already pretty scary. Alchemist he's done with the mech. He's going for the pipe next. This is a very farmed stinger. Schofield's also insanely farmed, obviously, with a free shard as well. But these two supports are scary on the side of Beast Coast.
Yeah, feels like Alk is still gonna scale as a 5 that can become a core disruptor with the BKB piercing. Yeah. Or the item muting. Yeah. It's just more or less the same.
Chidori going for the Aghanim Scepter on the Monkey King next so that he has some of those monkey soldiers to fight for him. I still think that Monkey Soldiers is the weirdest name of that spell. Like, I don't know. A different name would have been probably slightly better sounding. Catch onto Moon, can't pop the BKB. Sunrays are going to be enough to heal him up. It is not. He will lose his life there, and no Moon for 45 seconds. He can knock on the high ground with K1 especially behind them. Still has 20 seconds on that Aegis. Though they do need to be very careful that they don't time it and kill him in time. Because, okay,
they're gonna take the first.
Oh, actually, no! This might have been a big mistake. K1's going pretty deep. 5 seconds for his Aegis. Mid1 pops his ulti. Dark Mago, that was a scary one. You should have probably just let him pop that Aegis. That almost went horribly wrong.
I don't call this a snowball save. I call this a snowball kill. Dive.
Yeah, that was almost a very suicidal move there from Dark Mago. But did not do it, so crisis averted, Astini.
Yeah. Game's still under control for Beastcoast. That was a good usage for the first Aegis.
K1 though, they're going in, and they get the catch. They need to find him. He has vision of them with his illusions. Actually, they're gonna go on to Poloson instead. Glimpse available for Schofield. There we go. The catch is secured. Poloson is surrounded. Or K1 is all that's required to surround him with the infinite roots.
And he's going for the Basher. He already has Vanguard. So once he gets the Basher, it's kind of a fast Abyssal. Still gonna hit high ground. That's how strong he feels.
Well, that's not too surprising at all. Mid1 does have his Chrysalis. He's going for the Silver Edge, which would be nice. Look at those illusions go ham. Moon needs to be careful that he at least pops his BKB in time. Because they need his Go Ship and also his Tidal Wave for any of these fights.
Hector still hitting the high ground. They're doing
Jump
the safe
forward,
push.
Dark Mago going for Pulson. They did use the Disruptor ulti for that one. Kisses as well. Radiant Dire still has plenty of usages here. They don't have them around. 5 gold away from being able to buy back. K1 running away. Pipe is so good value. Stinger actually gets almost dragged back in the clutches of SMG. Hopefully it will be a nice catch, but they're going to go in for Moon Phoenix. Egg does get dropped. And that's going to force Beast Coast slightly further back than they would have liked. Looking for the range racks. Glimpse back onto Moon. Moon does not have a BKB available anymore. Didn't even use the Ghost Ship there. It's going to get taken down again. No buyback available on Moon. And the mid set of racks in the clutches of Beast Coast. Up towards top they go. Can they defend whatsoever here on the side of SMG? Because A1 looks unleashed.
He lost Aegis and he just keeps
Phoenix
pushing.
caught with the tiniest glimpse. Dark Mago's on point as well with these aggressive jumps.
And Monkey still farming, trying to get that Agonies that honestly I don't think is gonna change much in the game. Well, Actor's going Tron, no.
Backdoor
Don't
protection.
have a wave.
So at least keeps them from losing tier 4s, but I mean, I see this game slightly less so, but I can see the threat of mid 1 Muerta, but if your score at the ESL Berlin Major is going to be 0-3 with offlane Muerta, maybe something needs to be slightly altered.
Yeah. But I don't think it's so much on him.
Yeah, no,
to be honest.
neither do I, but it is, it
but
is
maybe
what it is.
if he gets a more active hero, they can be more on the same page on the early game. He being very experienced.
Running onto
they
K1,
got a
Wukongs
draw.
is down, can they keep him alive? And he will be able to run it off. BKB, TP, never mind, they don't have any way of controlling him. He's not even going to finish his TP, he's just going to cancel it and continue in the area with the rest of his team. Huh.
Yeah.
That's a real safe laner right there. He's like, if I TP back to base, I'll miss farm. Like, I can't miss farm. Come on, guys.
And he's gonna eventually recover his HP. Alchemist has all the auras he needs.
They're smoked up, heading through. They have the egg available. Mid 1 smoke is gonna get broken. Continues to run, spots out Dark Mago, but Schofield's the scary one. He's hiding inside the trees. Already used his blink though. Jump forward onto Dark Mago. No BKB parked by Chidori. This is problematic. The Phoenix egg nearby is gonna get blown to smithereens. Chidori does still have the BKB at the ready. Can he pop it and stay alive? They're chasing after Stinger. The Alchemist is gonna get feared to a different direction, and the Alchemist will fall. Dark Mago is dead. Actually, will the Alchemist fall? Stinger is very elusive, very freaking fast, and the rest of the team is waiting on the other side. Chidori needs to be careful himself. Still has a BKB. And there's Stinger being yeeted
troll,
forward.
Stinger.
Glimpse back onto the troll. Chidori doesn't even pop the BKB. Got stunned, got caught, got killed.
Yeah, it's just beastcoast outplaying on team fights. Hector didn't have the BKB, so he never fully committed. Was just playing on the sides of the team fight and ends up getting the Monkey King kill. Kanka is gonna cut waves, but they're gonna get Kanka. Support duel with the glimpse.
Oh no. Moon, that's... He can't even help out his teammates. That's going to be mega
I
secure.
don't think this...
How are you going to kill off K1 without your Kunkka? Moon is going to die. Does have a buyback. And they're actually going in onto K1, but he does still have a BKB and the Battle Trance. Sacred, though,
Mid
gets
one.
chopped by mid one's ulti. K1
Oh.
next. Yo!
He didn't
Don't
ulti.
walk next to the Muerta. He does damage.
You see, this Muerta hero is actually good. I don't think it's on the Muerta what they need to change. Singer auto stuns himself.
Backline, Dark
Mid
Mago
one.
jumps
Gonna
in.
go for Dark Mago.
No Phoenix Egg available. They're going to cash out mid one. They don't have the kinetic field, but in comes Wukongs from Chidori. Gets a stun. Onto Schofield he goes. Gets the kill secure. They're chasing him for Stinger. He's been very elusive last time, but no Chemical Rage this time around. And they might just get themselves a 4th as well. Big plays coming
There's
out.
a Pike on mid one to connect.
Dark Mago's nearby.
Has
They
a dead
cut
shot.
the tree by accident there. Mid one is playing sneaky gaming to make it problematic for Chidori. Speaking of which, he's going to get jumped here by Dark Mago. And Chidori pops the BKB, heals up pretty quickly. Still hunting for more, but Stinger is so strong. This Alchemist is unkillable.
Yeah, this Alk 5 during the ultimate feels like you cannot kill him. He could go the Shard also to have more regen. Also help the teammates with the Dispel.
Ooh.
Yeah, Muerta looks good as a hero.
Yeah, if you're not careful. Pierce the veil with Silver Edge crit. 3 seconds is all it takes to burst down 2 cores. They're gonna go for Roche though. Aegis plus cheese should keep them alive a bit longer, but they're gonna be... No, they're not gonna move in for a fight here. They're a bit too slow on the move, and Roshan has
Tag
fallen.
team with throw attack speed.
Oh, they're trying to bait them out. Troll is probably the worst target to go for. They're gonna go for someone else. Dark Mago jumps in. Phoenix does not get his ult off. No egg in this engagement. Troll Warlord
Buyback from Phoenix.
going in onto
Has no
Moon.
TP to connect.
And Moon, can he even find anything? Mid one does still have his ulti at the ready. They find themselves a disruptor. Wukongs comes down from Chidori. But there's just no control inside the Wukongs. K1 even
They
runs
go
back
inside the
into the Wukongs to
They
go for the
don't care.
fight. Mid one still has Pierce to fill, but he's going to get jumped. So much physical damage coming in. Dowie is going to try and pop as much damage as possible, but Dark Mago takes him down with the Ice Shards damage. Phoenix Head gets dropped, but they're surrounded by enemies. Everyone is dead on the side of SMG. Ultra kill coming up from Dark Mago, who honestly had a pretty rough game and all of a sudden jumps to second in net worth.
Yeah, after an ultra kill. Then 3.
And Megas to be secured. Even yeeting forward K1 to start attacking the Ancient.
Hector just going in the throne. He doesn't care.
It's hard to defend without any buybacks available.
called.
GG gets called, and that is it, ladies and gents. We have a 1-1 tie. beastcoast has tied against both the Southeast Asian teams in Group B, or Group 2. So that's an interesting statistic there. They struggled a little bit against Allen, and they struggled a little bit against SMG in Game 1.